The assessment that Madison and I chose to do is Aphasia Diagnostic Profiles Assessment. It was created in 1992 and it originated in the United States and Canada. It was created by Nancy Helm Estabrooks. You can purchase this online, but the price typically ranges from $200 to $400. And personally, we probably would not purchase it for that much. It's just not a very appealing test. The recommended age, it did not have a designated age, but it is for adults. And the target population is patients with acquired brain damage. Each subtest is scored differently. There's a 3-2-1-0 system. There's different subtests such as personal information, reading, writing, naming, repetition, elicited gestures, singing. The clinician keeps track of the phrase length, the total number of words, the number of correct information units, the number of probes used, and the index of wordiness. This includes the subtest's fluency, and there's also a subtest auditory comprehension. There is no cutoff, and there is no ceiling or basal level. There are no restrictions. There is a little bit of board that's included for nonverbal patients. It is accessible for all, though.
So this is the example of the board that they give you in the test for you can use with nonverbal patients. So it includes them. And then this is the manual, and we said the manual was easy to follow and it was well laid out. It just goes by chapter and content. So there's the standardization and scoring and everything in there. And we didn't think the test was extremely attractive, and it wasn't very visually appealing. All of the cards and stuff are just black and white line drawings. It is meant for a comprehensive aphasia test, so it is meant to use all the subtests, not in isolation. They should be used together. It was standardized on 290 adults with neurological impairments. And out of those 290, 222 were potentially aphasic, and 40 were non-aphasic adults. And their median age was 70. And it was primarily normed on people with CBA, so that acquired brain damage. The qualifications of the examiner, it should be administered by a certified SLP or other specialist trained to assess patients with acquired aphasia. It is a comprehensive test. It can help determine aphasia type and severity. So what areas does it assess? So this is the record form. And it starts out the front that you just fill out, and it has all the patient information. And then you start off with the personal information. So each of the subtests has the directions that you say in bold and italics up at the top. So for this one, you ask the patient, I'd like to start out with some general information about you. And you go through and ask them all of their information. What is their name? What is their birth date, etc. So then the next one, 6 subtests are reading and writing. So again, it has what you say at the top. This is the patient information sheet that they fill out. So it has a similar information, but they fill it out. This is the fluency subtest. So the fluency subtest, you give them a prompt, and then this one is, now I'd like you to tell me exactly what happened to you. So then you write down their phrases, and you assess them on that. And then this one is the naming subtest. So the naming subtest is when you use the cards. So for the first one, you ask them, what is this? And it is watch. And then this is the auditory language comprehension subtest. which includes following commands, comprehension of single words, understanding stories, and then this is the repetition subtest, which could help with like determining conduction aphasia. And elicited gestures is the next one. And then these are the different profiles, so behavioral profile and classification profiles. And then the back is the full scoring worksheet. So everything that you need comes in this record form, and then the pictures that are included. So we said that the stimulus items are only black and white line drawings, so they're not very appealing. Its pros is that it's quick and efficient, and it provides in-depth information about the patient and their severity type of aphasia, or their aphasia type and severity, and it can be done in under 60 minutes. It said it approximately takes 40 to 45 minutes. It is comprehensive and can be given again over time to either show their progress or just changes within their communication and language. The manual is easy to follow, and as we pointed out in the record form, the directions are very clear and they're bold and italicized. The cons, we said, the pictures are only in black and white, and the test is older, so it needs some updates with the new information we have about aphasia. And there is no specificity or sensitivity reported in the manual, and you have to administer all 9 subtests to get the full comprehensive test.